Facebook. How are you? I hope everyone's having an amazing week. It's I think about 3 o'clock in the afternoon here in Melbourne in Australia. So hi to everybody who's here in Australia. I hope you're having an amazing week so far. 2018. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hi Debbie. Thank you for watching. If you're on the other side of the world, I hope you had a fantastic New Year's Eve, and I wish you all the best for 2018. Hi Carmel, thanks for watching. As you're hopping on, please say hi. Tell me where you're coming in from and what you're doing, or how your week's been so far. How has my week been so far? Well, for those of you who don't know, I've spent 3 days in hospital. Our daughter, who's 6 weeks old, has bronchiolitis, so I had an interesting New Year's Eve. I had the nurses come in and wish me a Happy New Year, but you know what? I was so grateful to be surrounded by such amazing people looking after her. So, hi Tony, how are you? Leah, thank you so much for joining. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Elsa Morgan. My husband and I actually run a network marketing business, a home-based business, and we like helping people. So basically we subscribe to the whole notion of inspire, learn, teach, where we basically, invest, learn, teach. Anybody would think I'd have a glass of wine already. Invest, learn, teach. So invest in ourselves. We learn about whatever it is that we're investing ourselves with, and then we teach back. And so today I just wanted to talk to you about a BHAG. And for those of you who don't know what a BHAG is, it's a big, hairy, audacious goal. That's right, a big, hairy, audacious goal. And what is a big, hairy, audacious goal? It's basically a goal that is so out of this world that you think, oh my goodness, I can't reach it, or it's so outrageously big but you still put it out there, right? So at this time of the year, lots of people make New Year's resolutions. You know, they want to achieve things and, you know, set themselves goals for the year. And having coached people before, both in the network marketing / home-based business space, you know, I had a team in my previous company, and also having coached people running, because I'm also a qualified running coach. I've run 12 marathons and 19 half marathons. One thing that I do often see people do when they set themselves goals is that they set themselves such a big goal that they want to achieve it like tomorrow. Tell me, have you ever felt this way? Have you been guilty of doing that? I know I have. You know, in the past I've wanted to run 10 kilometers like today, right? And I'd only started running. And it's actually very, very normal to actually to feel that way, or to think that way, where, you know, you say that you're going to run 10Ks and you're going to run a 10K race, and you actually go and run and train in your first training session 10Ks. And that is, like I said, quite normal. I've coached people in running before, where they've done that, and they wake up the next day and they're extremely sore. And hi Jessica, how are you? Denise, thank you for stopping by. And then because they're so sore and they can't lift one foot after the other, they get disheartened, because they go, oh, this is too hard, and they quit. So, you know, hit me a 2 if you have done this before, where you've set yourself such a big goal that you've worked towards it, and then you don't meet it, you know, the next day or the next week or whatever, and then you just go, too hard, I'm throwing in the towel. You know, hit me a 2 if you've done that. Look, I've done that way before in the past, when before I actually understood the whole notion of setting goals in a smart way. And, you know, it's very, very normal to have a big, hairy, audacious goal, because we all want to achieve something, you know. It could be that, you know, you want to run a marathon. Like I remember I did that. And, you know, it is hard. It requires a lot of work. So if you have a big, hairy, audacious goal, or you have a massive goal that you want to achieve before the end of this year, rather than making the same mistake that you do every other year, my advice to you, as a qualified running coach, I can tell you that, and also I've led teams in the past as well, the best thing for you to do is to break it down into small achievable goals, right? So say for example, I at the moment need to lose just under 10 kilos from my pregnancy, right? And I know that's just not going to happen overnight, but I'm working towards it, right? And I know that I've set myself incremental goals of where I want to be at, you know, every single week, what I roughly want to achieve and what I'm going to be doing to actually achieve that, right? So if you do that, it's not only a sensible approach, but it's achievable, and you're more than likely to keep going, right? So you want to keep going. So say for example, you want to run 10Ks. Before the end of the year, you want to run a 10K race. So you're not going to run 10Ks tomorrow if you've never run before, right? So give yourself the opportunity to be successful and break it down. Start, you know, either engage in a running app or a qualified running coach. I don't actively coach anymore, by the way, but I am qualified. But you know, you break it down. So you basically break down your training session. So you start off walking, then you do a run walk, then you incorporate just running sessions where you'll just do like maybe 10 minutes of running, and then the following week you'll up it to 12 minutes of running, etc., until you get to 10 kilometers. And by doing that, it is more achievable. Same thing if you've got any other goal that you've set yourself, whether it's financial, whether it's, you know, you're saving money for a house, you're saving money for a holiday, you know, you need to save, you know, $20,000 for a renovation, you know, set yourself monthly targets. So that way, you know that once you hit that target every month, you're more than likely to keep going. But if you just go, you know what, I want to save $20,000 by February, you know, unless you have, you know, a substantial amount of money coming in between now and then, you're not likely to achieve it and you're going to quit, right? So if you do have a big, hairy, audacious goal, thank you, David, for watching. Becky, Joanne, how are you? I hope you're well. Kelly, thank you for watching. If you do have a big, hairy, audacious goal, my big advice to you, break it down into small achievable steps along the way, small achievable goals that, you know, every time you hit it, you're going to want to continue doing it because you know that it's achievable. And that's how people achieve goals. That's how Olaf and I do it, and it is a smart, realistic and sensible way of achieving goals. Same if you're in, you know, a home-based business as well. A lot of people join the business and, you know, want to make X amount per month, or they want to make X amount per week. They want to be on stage. They want to, you know, have a team of, you know, tens of thousands of people. That's just not going to happen overnight, especially if you're brand new into the industry. So you need to break down your goals into achievable goals that are going to help you get there. So guys, I hope that tip helps you. And certainly reach out to me, you know, if you need any advice with that. You know, I've had experience with setting goals within my home-based business, within my corporate career, as well as in, you know, as a qualified running coach. I'm happy to help people understand the whole process of setting small incremental goals to achieve their big goal. So I hope you're having a great day and you're having a fantastic week, and I look forward to catching up with you towards the end of this week as well. I have a big major announcement. Oh, and no, I'm not pregnant. So before any of my friends start getting excited and, you know, just no. Okay. But anyway, thanks for joining, and my name is Elsa Morgan, and I look forward to catching up with you soon.